We all make mistakes in life, and some must learn from the others. We tend to make mistakes in everything, even in our writing. How dramatic. So what is this about? How do you fix your mistakes and stay motivated? Let me finish. You may think that ghosts are different then, but that is not true. Because even they sometimes write you R with an R instead of an R and an E. In the next video, you're about to witness a ghostly error, a ghost who said he made that spelling mistake. But how? Well, let's first take a look at Leo, as known as V-Seat. He is a boy, or to be more respectful, he is a guy who works at a convenience store at night, and he has been witnessing some strange phenomena as of late. Since he started seeing objects and products being thrown on the ground or moved from their place, he started documenting the creepy occurrences, not to forget hearing voices, not in his head though, almost, I would say the least, because it's barely heard in the videos. So here he is again. Since I have featured him before, his situation has escalated ever since, and the voices seem to be declaring vengeance on the dude. They are calling him, talking to him, and waiting for his response so they can hook him up with their sinister world. I'm talking as if this is some movie, but Dave, or Leo, I guess that's what I named him. Leo is holding strong, trying to avoid these ghosts, but they keep trying to interact with him. They even got as far as touching him. In one of the incidents, they pushed the man really hard. He fell to the floor. In another incident, they knocked his phone out of his hand. Little did they know that thing costs money to repair, but that's nothing in comparison to the time when these ghosts slapped the man hard. They picked the wrong area to slap though. Now this all sounds like there's nothing to be worried about. He can just leave the job and work somewhere else. Problem solved. Wrong, there is still more to be reckoned with. One day, as he was back from work, he noticed that lights in his house were flickering like crazy, which had never happened before. He was spooked to the core to find out that these ghosts might have followed him home.
I'm done. Oh. You're here? What's your name? Was that, I'm assuming that was you? Was that you? Yo, I'm sorry, I'm nervous. You know, I get a little scared. How old are you? I'm trying to stay quiet because I'm trying to hear it. Hey guys, so look, I'm hearing voices again. Yo, y'all heard that, right? Yo, man, I'm freaking out. Hello? Oh, no. No. That sounded like it was literally in my ear, dude. See, look, nobody is here. Nobody's here. Oh my God, dude, it sounded like something was behind me. Hello? Okay, I'm done with this. You need to leave. Oh my, dude, you guys hear that, right? You guys hear it? I'm not tripping. I'm not tripping. I just got smacked, man. You guys heard that? I dropped my phone. I'm closing, and I swear I'm hearing my name. I'm not tripping. Here's the camera, just to show you. You know what I mean? Nobody's in here. Oh, bro, I heard hay right behind me. On everything, I just heard hay. Here we go again. The good thing is I'm getting ready to leave. So like, sorry, I'm keeping the camera down. Yo, I'm telling you, you guys heard that. And it always does this whenever I'm leaving. And I don't know why. Yo, I heard it say leave. On my mama, I heard that stuff say leave. Yeah, nope. I'm getting out of here. Yep. I'm leaving. I'm not doing this. I'm out. Ah, that hurts, dude. It's like a hand. Bro, it was so loud. What the freak is my neighbor doing, bro? I'm right there with that light. That's my neighbor. Oh, hell no, bro. Hell, see, bro, I'm telling you, it's followed me to my house. On my mama, it followed me to my house. She's not here. There is no car in the driveway. I'm literally in the next apartment. Like, I just got home from work, and this is what I see, bro. Yeah, haunted. This haunted. This motherfucker followed me to my crib. Hell no. She's not here.
Yeah, no. We're doing it all day.
Yeah, I'm telling you, bro.
It's in our kitchen.
Yeah, it's the kitchen. Yeah. And people, bro, I'm telling you, bro, this thing has followed me to my house. I'm literally, I'm right there.
Yeah,
Look, my neighbor's not here. That's my neighbor's driveway. That's mine. This is her apartment, bro. Like, I'm not folding, bro. I'm not going. My father said he's been doing it all day today. And, like, this is the stuff I'm talking about. Cabinet's open. This cabinet is always open. Every time I come out here to let the dogs out, it does this. See? Nobody's in there. Nobody's in there. This light right here. It's no shortage because it would have messed our apartment up too. Nobody's in there, bro. I know I'm like just looking at my neighbor's thing, but bro, that's like, I'm telling you, that's trippy. Like, nothing has happened at work all day today, and then all of a sudden this stuff starts to happen? Nah, heck no, because I live right there. Literally, it's just a wall, and I heard, nope.
At this point, resigning from the workplace may not be enough to stop the flow of the paranormal. He needs some protection, and the longer he stays there, the more that will be attached to him. You might be wondering, what am I referring to with the title on screen? And even if you're not thinking about that whatsoever, I would still like to force an answer on you. So listen up, you little boy. We all know how Christians tend to imagine the appearance of Jesus and how they picture him. Some people, especially the Catholics, place a drawn picture of what they believe he looks like in their houses, and here is usually where most of the problems start occurring, especially if they also add the extra touch of crosses across different areas in the house. Then you know something unpleasing might be happening inside the property, something that will most likely scare anyone off, and by placing these pictures and crosses, they are trying to protect themselves from any evil spirits or ghosts as they believe. Regardless, here is one of these cases where we have two men who will be our heroes for the night. How seriously cringe. Couldn't you have used any other words to describe them? Maybe, but that's not the main point of the video. What we should pay attention to is what happened to them. Luckily, they were safe, and I don't know why I used luckily, as if I knew them in the first place or related to them. One night, they were sitting on the couch, because sitting on the floor don't seem very traditionally civilized to them. They heard noises in the house. It sounded familiar to them because this isn't the first time such an incident has occurred, so they went to investigate while recording, but what they found was some stuff on the ground but no activity to be seen. All until a noise coming from the other room was heard. When they checked that room where the sound came from, they couldn't tell what happened, but fortunately, there were other cameras in that room that captured the whole activity. A plate was pushed aggressively to the ground. A similar activity occurred days before this one with the same plate, while also lights were switched on by themselves in that same room.
Hey, my floor. Your whole room. I didn't hear anything. Every time I start recording, it stops. Is that yours?
Yeah.
Your room?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're up there.
Nothing about this video speaks of legitimacy. This looks to me like a genuine paranormal activity. Maybe they have to take the picture away because if I'm sleeping in this room, knowing dang well it's haunted, and then be awakened to a sound and find myself staring at that picture, my heart will be bounding. I have never imagined seeing Phil, the investigator from the Ghost Tech YouTube channel, to be still on duty. I thought that man was old enough to be retired at this point. But what do I know? These people work hard and sweat even harder, till you can feel them sweat and say to yourself, that's how an American should be. Phil and Jeff are today doing something different, at least different from what I used to see. These guys are investigating a historical place. The area was historically known as Manor Farm, built in the early 1400s. During King Henry VIII's Reformation, monasteries were broken up and the lands were confiscated. The site later became a lime works in 1842 and then a cement works in 1897. There were many injuries and passings due to the hazardous nature of the work. The Kent Electric Power Company opened on the site in 1902. Many accidents occurred among workers due to the work environment. So far, a good background for such a haunted place, and I don't know what's so good about unwelcome accidents and unsafe environments. but I will assume you meant it differently than how it sounded. So, why did I say these guys were doing something different to me than what I used to see from them? It's just like any historical place they have investigated before, filled with paranormal stories. Yeah, but remember when I brought up the idea that Phil isn't retired somehow? The reason is because this place we are discussing is where this man works for the time being. But how? Well, he renovated the building years ago and has owned a business in it since then. And I was the one shouting the people should investigate the history of a house before they decided to stay in it. Here is a fully experienced dude who happens to be a ghost haunter, who didn't only stay in a haunted place but also owns a business in it. He has experienced different paranormal occurrences. You will see some of it, as the CCTV cameras have captured orbs flying and a strange sting of light appearing to glitch the camera's clock timer, a mist walking across the floor going back and forth. Jeff knows how Phil has been going through some creepy times in his work area, so he decided to help him investigate, and they captured some EVPs and banging sounds. When they left the place, the static cameras captured more evidence, as louder bangs were heard. But did I mention that when they used the SLS high-resolution cameras, a figure appeared to be punching the heavy boxing bag, the same bag that was seen swinging on its own?
There is a camera in the upstairs office area, one in the upper walkway, and one covering the workshop area. Over a period of time, the camera in the workshop area has been capturing anomalies such as orbs. In this footage, there is something that seems to be checking out the camera, and as this happens, the timer flickers and goes out of sync. Just a few weeks ago, this anomaly was captured moving back and forth along the floor.
My name is Philip, and these are now my offices, as I say. And you've probably seen me here, seen me working away. So what I'd like to do is invite you to come and join me. Did you hear a bang then?
There was a big bang from downstairs.
It sounded like it came from downstairs, yeah. The land was used to provide chalk, and mining started. Is it true that it was only when the lease was renewed that they realised what was going on and said you could continue to... Okay, there's noise from the other side of the room.
He's picking up movement. That side.
From down the hallway.
The direction of the movement of the light that's lighting up is from that way. kid you not. I just saw something black move at the bottom of our camera.
Yeah.
It was at the bottom of the legs of the camera. There was something black and it moved off to the left. So now that we're down here, can you make some sort of noise, please, to let us know that you're here? Well, straight away. Okay, I heard that. Did you work here? At the substation? Or were you one of the people that used to go out digging up the roads and...
Did you hear a voice then? Did you hear a voice then?
Don't move. There is a figure. Oh, it's gone. Can you wave to me?
Hunchback is moving.
Is it moving?
Yeah. Very, very small amount.
It's standing on it
Yeah.
like it's hitting it. I can see his arms, he's punching it.
Jeff was like a little kid at some point when he pointed out that there was a shadow figure he saw by the corner. He was like an excited, scared boy who found a dog blocking the way he was going to go through. What a description. WTF. That was my initial reaction to one of the next two videos. Subsequent, we have Regina, a girl, or maybe a middle-aged lady, and her friend who could also be her sister, experiencing some strange occurrences in their house as of late. And don't get me started on the sounds. I have once seen. I have once told you that the moment you start hearing sounds of animals nearby or inside the house, you should already know that if these sounds should not exist because you don't own pets or there are no animals nearby after investigating, you should be aware that you're about to witness the scariest nights of your life because the jinn are within. That would be the description of my never-coming movie. Here is Regina. As I said before, she was awoken suddenly to strange sounds. When she started scanning the area with her eyes, of course, she noticed something behind the closet was staring her down. It wasn't clear what could have been hiding. It could have been an intruder, but in today's day and age, thieves have retired and left their jobs for ghosts and demons. But in all seriousness, it appeared to be a creepy figure which pushed these doors of the closet abruptly, sending Regina and her sister hiding. Back to the animal sounds part. A different night, they heard the sounds of a cat coming from inside the property. Knowing for sure there are no pets in there, they were chilled to the bones. As in the footage, you can see something in the dark was moving, something unexplained that was mimicking the sounds of a cat. They ended up scurrying away.
Invocamos al Coco.
¿Estás ahí? Coco, ¿estás ahí? Coco, ¿estás ahí? Vente.
Bruja real se convierte en gato.
Hay algo allá atrás, afuera, que estamos viéndolo. ¿Quién eres? Tú no eres un gato. ¿Qué pasó? ¡Ay, qué es eso! Vete de aquí, ¿quién eres? tú? ¿Quién eres? Te estoy grabando. ¿Quién eres? ¿Por qué estás aquí en mi casa? Tú no eres un gato. Tú no eres un gato. Te ordeno que te vayas de mi casa. ¡Ay! ¡Ay! No manches. No manches. ¿Qué es eso, Virginia? Se abrió la puerta. Se abrió la puerta. Se abrió la puerta. ¡Ay, güey! Se me abrió la puerta. Vámonos, 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 vámonos.
They said they called the police to investigate the case, and as the police arrived and performed their duty as they should have, they found no evidence of any intruder. I told you it was a ghost. There is a meme on the internet that I think most people are familiar with. It's called "Come On, Do Something," where it appears to be a person holding a stick and pinching whatever there is, begging it to do something or take action. So why did I mention that meme here? Well, the next video, at one point, reminded me of it. We have Joe, also known as Grizzly Gaz, the camper with his dog Fendi, a dog that fears nothing but also can't make anyone quiver. The dog can barely defend himself. I don't know how he can protect Joe. They decided to camp in a woodland area that is rumored to be a site for pagan rituals, so they were investigating. Why am I even saying they, as if the dog had any choice to begin with? Joe was intending to put himself in a risky position to camp in an area where creeps could be lingering around. He wanted to set his tent near a large downed tree. At first glance, the place does look creepy, but there are no signs of any other campers nearby. So far, things look safe, but the man initially had in mind to explore the area when it gets darker, as if things weren't bad enough at daylight. After a short investigation around, he goes back to his tent to sleep, and here is where the creepy events begin. He thought the sounds were caused by some wind, but then he changed his mind, as these sounds are like someone stepping on broken leaves or small branches, someone trying to approach them. Joe peeped his camera out of the tent to try to capture any evidence of anyone, but no one to be seen, and after a long, chilling, uneasy time of feeling surrounded, the tent almost collapsing due to someone pushing on it, which forced Joe to run for his life. When he made his way back to the tent, he found it shredded.
You can hardly see the tent. Now it's not pitch black yet, but it's dark enough. The only thing that you can see, look, that gives it away is the guy line connectors. Ah, look at that. It even got my own bench, look. That's good, isn't it? Come on, mate. Oh, it doesn't half look creepy down here. The tree looks like a skeleton, and we're all like bivvies in it and stuff. So I did a hot tent camp last week, and that was brilliant, that, but I don't think it's for me in that. It was absolutely scorchio inside the tent. Oh, that's nice, isn't it, mate? Oh, that was a big branch, wasn't it? Right, come on. Why is this light gone off? Oh, there we go. Oi! Pick it back up again now. So I hope there's no widow makers fall on us. That'd be no good, would it, mate? Oh, dear. This pillow. Down. Where the Fendi! Fendi! Come here, mate. Oh, you're alright. Oh, this light keeps going off. When they're just going to break stuff as well, what's the point in that? Huh? Oh, it's got rips in that fly sheet as well, look at that. Well, they obviously didn't want me to come back, did they?
Joe also mentioned that he heard sounds of people shouting and screaming, which obviously made things even creepier, and forced him to leave faster than he arrived. But he should have expected that. Why would you camp in an area rumored to be shrouded with weird people who appear unsafe? And why would they be available on the day he decided to camp? These are just as weird as those who haven't subscribed or watched the next video on screen.